Hey everyone, Gio here.
Y Juan Carlos.
And Juan Carlos, where are we tonight?
We are Treetops Park.
Yes, we are. Treetops Park is located in Davie, Florida, which is a suburb of the Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood area. And we are here to do the Haunt Drive. Ooh.
Scary.
So Haunt Drive is a new haunted attraction created this year, and under these pandemic situation that we're currently in, they have created a haunted house-like attraction, but you stay in your car, thus the name Haunt Drive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
It's very cool. So tonight is opening night, and it is October 8th, and we've been invited out to cover it, so we're excited about that. So there's a ton of cars lined up right now, and starting at 6 p.m. During this event, they have what's called the family-friendly version of it, and it's still daylight out. So if you've got young children, this is the time you can bring them out and do this attraction, family-friendly. And then, when the sun goes down, ooh, spooky, spooky, things get a little more complicated and a little more scary, apparently. The basic gist of this is about a bruja. And what's a bruja?
It's a witch.
A witch. And apparently the witch has put a curse on this park. So isn't that kind of interesting and scary, everyone?
Scary.
Sounds scary. We've got the Museum of Discovery and Science from Fort Lauderdale. They're here.
Cool.
They got a little mad scientist doing some cool stuff over there for the family-friendly portion. We don't know a lot about what's going to happen, so stay tuned with us and we will explore this event together and let you know what we think of it at the end. Are you brewing up some good stuff?
Oh yes, we're brewing up some good potions here.
All right.
Some treats.
Brewing up some good potions to get the people really in the spirit here.
Cool. So as you can see, there's a group of people working behind us. The cars are moving. Everything is touchless here. So you order your tickets online, drive up in your car. They check you in here. There's instructions. You tune into your radio station on the FM dial and you'll hear the story of the attraction, and you'll also get instructions on safety and how fast, how to maneuver, what to do while you're driving on the attraction. And then you proceed and you go through the attraction.
And get, some fun.
And hopefully have a lot of fun and maybe a little scary along the way.
Yep.
We'll see. So we are out here standing in front of the graveyard, and we are with Wayne. And Wayne, what is your role with this whole event?
Well, I'm one of the partners that helped put it together. It's a collaboration between Event Services Group and Mythic Builders.
Cool.
And we do production, and they do haunts and escape rooms. So we thought it was a real good marriage.
That's a nice collaboration. Very cool. Obviously, we're in different times now, and haunted attractions are something that everybody looks for this time of the year. Tell us how did this all come to be?
Yeah, so our partners, they really specialize in an elite experience. Not your typical haunted house where it's hands behind each other and everybody's like, wow, what are we doing again? So the goal was to create a COVID-safe experience that really could scare people. So we have that partially executed on the drive, so people will get some scares and jumps on the drive, but if they actually have the guts to come through the walk in the woods, it's a real unique experience. Even under normal circumstances, it's scary. You're walking just you with your group on an unguided tour through the woods to find La Bruja, the witch.
La Bruja, you heard it there. Wayne is telling us it's scary, folks. Right now it's still daylight outside, so after dark, I can tell, if we pan up here, look at these trees, it gets pretty dark and spooky. So you walk through, you don't have a guide, you're on your own.
That's right.
And I'm assuming we have actors and things out here in the woods, things that go bump in the night?
Sure, we have scare actors. If they're actually playing the witch hunter game, they'll bump into different witch hunters and they'll get specific clues that they could then translate and cipher in order to banish the witch at the end. So if they like that game feel, the actors will interact with them on that, of course, COVID safe.
That's cool.
And if not, well, we have all kinds of stuff that come alive, including trees and vines, and just watch where you touch and walk.
I gotcha.
There
Very
are
cool.
any animals that they need to be aware of?
Well, there are animals out here that are real animals.
Yeah.
Last night we had somebody go a little crazy because they got a little scared themselves. We did have somebody disappear for about 3 hours in the woods. And
Wow.
well, when they came out, I just got to tell you, they weren't the same.
A little scary, folks, a little spooky. So interactive quality. So I understand early in the night we have family friendly. and that there's an event happening, something to do with pumpkins and children. And
Yep.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, so that goes with the game concept. We realized that there was a whole bunch of stuff going on that had nothing to do with families. So we wanted to really target that and give the families an outlet. So we created 2 options for that. One, they could come before it gets dark and see what our creatures look like in the safety of dusk. And if they opt to, they could play a little Halloween bingo, where the performers have pumpkins with symbols on them. So if the kids don't know the alphabet yet, they could still play the game.
Oh, nice.
So it really is a very, very smart game. And then as it gets darker, it gets a little bit creepier and a lot scarier. So that's that part of it.
So all of you gamers out there, if you have children, bring them early, take them back home, give them a babysitter, and then come back at night for the real scare.
That's right.
Yeah, sounds
And
good.
And then they were telling us about the special event on
Halloween.
Day.
Yeah.
October 31st is, that's been like wildfire. So we originally started out with giving out 300 free tickets to give back to the community.
Oh, nice.
The actual effort, the entire event is benefiting multiple charities. Museum of Discovery and Science, Parkland Cares, the Broward Park System for tonight when you're here for the opening night. So we want to really be community conscious, but we gave away 300 free tickets for what we call our drive-in treat, where there'll be characters that the kids can recognize, and we're going to give COVID-safe candy right through a chute into their car.
Exciting.
And Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, they partnered up with us for that day. So there's going to be more candy than these kids know what to do with. They're going to
That's
get free
awesome.
bags. So yeah, that's on the 31st. But after the 300 free tickets were gone, we opened it up for the public. There's very limited space available, but if you have little ones, that's probably a good experience to come out here.
Yeah, and that's from 12 to 5 on Halloween, and I understand there's also superheroes involved on that day. Not all scary.
That is correct. We got princesses too for
yeah?
for
Very
those
cool.
that are concerned. Yeah, I know you gentlemen were really concerned about that. So,
We love a princess. If you watch our channel, we do go to Disney a lot, so, you know.
well, there'll be princesses here for you to see.
All right, so final question. Run of the show. Everybody's concerned. We're in a COVID time. What can they expect when they come in their car? How safe is it? And where do they go to get their tickets and everything?
Well, let's start with where they go to get their tickets.
Yeah, let's do that.
If they're available, we are selling quickly. They can go to hauntdrive.com, HAUNT drive.com. Go there. You guys will be good. So with that being said, here's how the whole process works. It starts right when we start our beginning casting. When the cast comes in for the night, whether they've worked 1 night or 30 nights, they get checked for their temperature. Then they're admitted into the casting room to check in. Temperature, they don't even check in. They have to report if there's an issue. Then we provide another layer of protection. They're instructed on standards that we provide for them to be able to perform. So they can pull down their mask if they're farther away and they're not coming right up to the car window. They could come behind the car, they could go in front of the car, but they have to make sure they keep their mask on. Now, some of them actually have mask underneath their mask. So they'll have a different mask underneath there.
Oh, nice.
Extremely safe. So those guests that are walking the trail, we're going to require them to wear a mask. And if they don't have one, we'll happily give them one. We're going to check their temperature before they walk. We want everybody safe in the woods. So we're actually also going to check to make sure that everybody's carrying no bags, no weapons. This is a really safe experience, as safe as you could get. And in a lot of ways, a lot safer than even a traditional haunted house. So as far as safety is concerned, besides COVID, we're also taking into consideration a lot of other safety.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a great time. Juan Carlos and I are excited to be here. We appreciate you inviting us out. We wish you and all of your partners huge success.
The most important question,
And that is,
are you and Juan Carlos going to stay? And do you have guts enough to walk once the sun goes down?
what do you think, folks?
Yeah.
I think we're in.
All right.
Wayne has put the challenge out.
We're
You want to
committed.
come with us? We're going to do it. We're ready to get scared.
Well, then in that case, we're not going to let you walk it while it's still light out.
Oh,
You're going to
okay.
have to wait just like everybody else.
Uh-oh.
Oh, be just more excited.
I love it. Thank you, Wayne.
Our
We
pleasure.
appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Yay!
Exciting.
All right, everyone. So the sun is getting ready to go down. The family event is over. The children are exiting the park. And the brouhaha is ready to begin.
Yeah, after the great introduction that we had from Wayne,
Yeah.
we're very excited and ready.
Yeah, we are ready. So we're hanging tight. We're going to get to experience the whole attraction from our vehicle first, and then we're going to be really brave and take you on the walking tour with us. Now, here's a caveat. We're not going to be showing you all of the scares. We're going to show you more our reaction because we think it's important that you guys get scared, but we want to show you our reaction to some of the scares. So are you a little nervous?
No, not really.
No?
I mean, it's the first time that I do something like this because we've been in many of the haunted houses in Universal,
Right.
but it's totally different. So I'm excited to see what's the difference, how it's gonna be different, you know, the interaction with the characters,
The characters or
yeah.
the scare actors.
So-
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Plus, walking through the woods at night,
Yeah.
knowing that we're in the woods and creatures that go bump in the night, not only the characters, but real things. So it adds to the element of mystery, surprise, and scare.
Spooky.
So stay tuned. Ready to get scared? Come with us.
So we are in the car, ready to get our scare on.
We are, all of the cars are lined up. It still looks like it's a little daylight out because there's some car lights behind us, but actually the sun is almost completely set. Means things are getting scary out there. So we're gonna do the drive-through portion first, and then we'll see how scared we are at the end, take a breather, and then maybe do the walking trail.
Sounds fun.
Sounds spooky. We love Halloween, by the way. Do you guys love Halloween?
Happy Halloween.
What's happening in your area of the world or the country? Are there haunted haunts similar to this? Drive-throughs, other kinds of things? What are you doing to celebrate this season? Put a comment below. Let us know. We'd be curious to find out. And if you're local to South Florida, let us know if you've experienced this attraction too since I know you haven't done it yet because tonight's the first night. So anyway, hang tight. We're going to go for the drive soon. Wanted to point out a couple tips from us to you that we thought were important that they also told us to share. When you come out here, make sure the vehicle that you're driving is in really good working order. Number one. Number two, make sure you have your insurance. That's important. Number three, make sure you have a full tank of gas because there's quite a long line of cars. Plan on waiting for a while. It is Florida. It's hot, so you're going to want to have your car running, your air conditioning going. So you don't want to come here with almost an empty tank of gas and then run out halfway through the attraction.
That'd be scary.
That would not be good, and that would be really scary. So yeah, that's important. So just a little tip from us to you. We're almost ready. Cars are starting to move now. All right, everybody, we're next in line. They instruct you turn off your lights, and you either have your running lights on or your hazard lights. Bye. Enjoy.
I'm the master hunter tasked with containing the hive the demon witches let out.
Oh no.
Heed my warning. It is not safe for you to be here. Mortals are too weak-minded to be this close to La Bruja. You have been warned.
Stop your vehicle. Place it in park. I see you have no witch hunters with you.
We do have the witch hunters. None.
Uh-oh.
We're ready to go.
Since you're foolish enough to think you'll be safe, maybe hearing about who you're up against will change your mind. 800 years ago, a powerful demon with an unknown name or form made its way to our realm, unleashing the Black Plague. Its intent was to destroy humanity.
Whoa! Wow, they scared me.
It's really bad. Don't go over there. You don't know what's happening.
They're actually good actors.
That was really good.
Yeah. And they
I-
go
I-
around their
I really
car
wanted-
and everything.
I know.
It's immersive.
I wanted to save her. I'm
Yeah, me too. I was like,
I kind of want to open the door.
just jump inside the
Oh,
car.
no, what's this?
Someone else.
Spooky. Oh. Does your teddy bear have a name? No.
Something's happening.
La Bruja calls upon you.
Oh, what's in front of us? There's a hand. Wow. Look at that. Okay, so it is kind of scary, you guys.
It's kind of scary, and they get really close.
Yeah, they do. They come really close to your car and they jump out at you. It's like, woo! Spooky, spooky.
And that thing in front of the car, it was like,
I know, something fell down and actually hit the windshield of the car, so
yeah, it was scary because I thought that we had hit someone.
I was like, wow. All right, moving on. More scares to come. Okay, so we just finished the drive-through portion, so now we're going to do the walking portion, and they require you to sign a waiver for doing the walking portion. So everybody needs to sign indicating that you're not bringing any bags, any weapons, no drinks. We have to wear a face mask at all times. Must have closed shoes. You're not allowed to run, and you're not allowed to touch anybody. If the talent gets close to us, they will have a mask on or remain 6 feet away. So there's a bunch of information on here, and we just have to put our name and agree to the rules. All right, so we're about ready to go through the haunt. Good thing to know, they do a temp check here before you go, which is great for safety, and they space everybody out. So are you ready to get our scare on?
I am. Yeah, we're excited.
We'll see. So as we said, we're going to be having the camera pointed at us this way through the haunt. It's going to be really dark in there, so I'm not sure how much you're going to see. It's going to be really our point of view. So we're going to avoid showing a lot of the scares, but our reactions you'll get to see. Here we go.
Here we go. It's a little dark.
It is dark. Definitely dark here in the woods.
So be careful. You have to be looking.
Yeah, we were here earlier. You might recognize.
Yeah, this is the.
We're coming up on the graveyard where we did the interview with Wayne.
You're in the wrong cemetery!
Uh-oh.
That Bruja's gonna come get you.
I hope not, but the Bruja's coming?
It's coming.
Let's be careful of the Bruja. Shall we go?
Bruja.
Whoa!
You must not go! Stay here! You must
It's pitch black.
It's pitch black. Yeah.
You can see a little pathway.
I feel like walking on eggshells.
But it's a little dark for sure.
The good thing is that you are actually very isolated. It's your group and that's it. Like us, only the two of us.
Definitely. Oh my God, the witch has got you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no. There's definitely some lights in our face. Very eerie out here in the woods.
Yeah. Something there.
Hard to see. We gotta be careful. Uh-oh. Which way do we go?
It's very dark.
Now it's really dark.
Someone there?
Hello? Hear something breathing in the woods.
Which way to go?
I know.
I think something's coming behind us.
You think so? I hear something breathing.
It's coming behind us.
We're being followed.
Maybe it's La Bruja de Blair.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
That was good.
That was pretty good. Now what?
Whoa! It's a wolf thing. Which way do we go? Oh no.
You know those crickets actually. Hence the spirits, right?
I like our shadows on the trees. Whoa!
Those two got me. Another We're hanging.
Spooky hanging. Spooky, spooky. Oh no. Juan Carlos, this is pretty creepy. Uh-oh.
Scare zone.
I see strobe lights. Not a fan of strobe lights. Whoa! Wow!
I think we're getting close to the Bruja.
Where do we go? We go this way? Oh no, somebody's crying. I'm sorry.
It'll be fine. I don't want to take it. Looks too heavy.
Oh no!
Yeah, I suppose they take us back to where the cars.
Yeah, yes. Whoa! Wow, I like that. And we're almost out of the woods, folks.
Are we?
I don't know. You never know. It's always one of those moments just when you think you finished. Maybe you didn't. And there you go. Almost 18 minutes.
Wow.
It took us to
very
walk.
good walk.
Whoa! Hold on. Uh-oh.
Maybe we did.
This is my new friend.
Well, we made it.
We survived. And you might hear in the distance lots of screams coming from the woods. Let me tell you, one of the things that I really, really like about this attraction is the element of surprise.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're outdoors, and they've done a really good job of creating that angst and that anxiety as you're walking through the woods. I think my blood pressure, if I took it right now, would be up like 10 or 20 points. So for me, I would say that element of suspense. What about you?
Yeah, me too, because again, we've been in many of the Universal Horror Nights.
Right.
And those are great, but in those you are like in this controlled environment. Let's
Right.
say. And many times you know when someone's going to happen, but this time it's very unpredictable.
Right. And we never saw another person, by the way. It was
Yeah.
just us and whatever was out in the woods. So that element alone is like worth the price of admission. Just the fact that you're alone. Like when you go to those haunted houses like at Universal or any of those attractions where that's really crowded with other people, you can rely on those other people, right?
To get scared before you. Yeah.
But it was just us, and you kind of reassure each other, oh, it's going to be okay.
Yeah. And there's like, should we go this way or that way?
Yeah,
So
there's a lot of confusion, which is great because you don't. They put some lights in your face sometimes, and you're kind of lost, and it's not until something happens that you kind of know where you're going. I don't want to give away too much, but from my perspective, I've been to a lot of haunts in my life, and this is right at the top.
Yeah, this was amazing. The makeup, this costume, those three things.
Yeah, the characters out there working in these woods are doing an amazing job. They did a great job on casting, so kudos to whoever did the casting. And yeah, I think it's just a fantastic event. So I'm sweating.
Yeah, you can see that.
Because my heart was up. I was like... So we hope you've enjoyed watching tonight's video of us out here at Treetops Park in Davie, Florida for the one and only Haunt Drive.
Yeah, it's totally worth it. It's a great experience. It's worth the time that you spend walking, and the drive is pretty awesome too.
Yeah.
They did an amazing job. It's a perfect activity for this Halloween season.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're going to put this video up right away. Make sure you go to the website, and hopefully you can find tickets. We notice a lot of the tickets are selling out. There is limited availability. So if you're on the fence, don't be. Click the sell button, buy it. And again, We've been invited out as a press event tonight, but even if we weren't, we would give this a huge thumbs
Yes.
up. This has been an amazing night. We've had a great time. And as always, we appreciate you watching. And happiness is?
A lifestyle.
It is. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. Big scary thumbs up.
Share.
And, yeah, share it with your friends. And until next time, from us to all of you, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.